Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's Beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. I certainly appreciate it, y'all. Uh, Today's beer comes from Ballast Brewing Company. This is their Manta Ray Double IPA. And this thing comes in at 8.5%. That's what Beer Advocate says. Let's see what's written on the bottle here. If there's anything at all written on the bottle here. Yep, 8.5% alcohol by volume. And as far as dating, this is right out of the fridge, and I don't see anything standing out on this one. We'll take a closer look. Like I said, it's already started to have condensation on it. We'll take a closer look and see if we can get any kind of information on the bottle when we come back for the final chug once the condensation has left the bottle. 8.5%er. I have it at 70 IBUs according to Untapped. So we'll check for a date when I come back, guys. Commercial description on this from Untapped says, this new IPA rises above the rest. We've developed many IPA recipes in our R&D program, but right from the tank, our Manta Ray Double IPA was a winner. Aromas of fresh citrusy tangerines, melon, and light pine leap from the beer and linger over a smooth finish. Like its namesake, this brew can sneak up on you. A big beer without a bite. Well, 70 IBUs, that's in the lower end scale for a double IPA. A lot of these beers are well over 100 IBUs, guys, especially once you get 8% and above. So that's all we need to talk about. Like I said, we'll check for a date when I come back. So we'll jump on over and get this puppy open. This is we just noticed this. My wife said they got a new one here from Ballast Point. Have you done it? And I said I don't think I have. So we decided to go ahead and pick it up and see what this thing brings to the table. Ballast Point's got a new brewery. They opened up about 20 miles from here, but I think this one comes from San Diego, from the main brewery. So let's see what we got. And like I said, we'll make that decision here. All right, while I pour this, guys, I'll tell you the cuisine is barbecue, cheese and pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue, cheddar. Your stronger cheeses. The meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware snifter, tulip oversized wine glass. I got my favorite tulip glass, and don't sell it, guys. Beer Advocate says you can sell it, but unless you want a malt bomb, drink them fresh. That's the whole idea why we want dates on these things, and we're going to check on this one. If it doesn't have one, you know what happens when they don't date their IPAs and double IPAs. Yep. Costs them a grade point. Nice amber color. Definitely looks like a filtered beer, guys. About a bubble streaming up from the center. Nice amber color. About a quarter finger or so of head on that pour. Good looking beer. Let's get it to the nose. Very nice hot presence. I am getting some tangerine, citrusy notes. Maybe a hint of some melon in there. Smells very nice and tropical. To me, a very nice representation of a West Coast style double IPA. Smells very nice. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers. Very pleasant. Very, very nice. I'm hoping we're going to find a date on this bottle when I come back. Seems to be very well balanced. Alcohol seems to be very well hidden. Very nice tangerine citrusy notes. Very pleasant. Very, very nice. Well, let's right out of the fridge. Let me sip on this for a little bit, let her taste it, and I'll be right back and see what we end up with. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Very nice slicing is left on a glass. A very nice West Coast style double IPA. Nice hop notes, nice and citrusy. Fairly easy drinking for an 8.5%er. Very nice. And I remembered when I was sipping on this that they do their coating on the bottom. And this one actually doesn't have a code. It says packaged February 14th of 2018. So they've stepped up to the plate and did away with that coding. They used to do a Julian type code with the bottled on date was whatever day of the year it was. So I'm glad to see them switching that up and doing that. So so we have the ABV. I didn't see the IBUs on it anywhere, but we have the bottled on date, and we actually have the ABV on it. So 2 out of 3 ain't too awful bad. Especially when you go over to Untappd and see it. I don't like to have to bring my smartphone out when I'm buying beer to figure out anything like that, but would like to see them put that on there. But you know, not super critical. We got 2 out of 3. It ain't too awful bad. I think it's a nice representation of the style. It's not outstanding. It's not world class. I've had better, but it's decent. It is a very enjoyable beer, and I'm glad of it because I bought a 6-pack of it. So I have a few more to sip on. For go-to beers, if you will. So let's very nice aroma. Nice warm up. I'm getting a little pineapple in the aroma too. Very smooth, well-made beer. We'll say that. So final chug. Awesome lacing. I mean, it tells you usually when you have lacing like that, it's a well-made beer. I think it's an A. I'm going to give it to A minus. 90 for me, guys. Very tasty. Like I said, I would probably buy this beer again. It's very, very nice. And it's reasonably priced. So with that being said, I think I paid like $9.99 for 6 of these at 8.5% or so. I think that's a good deal. I really do. So with that being said, let's step over to Beer Advocate, and Beer Advocate has it listed at 4.11. So good numbers from those guys. It's in their A minus range also. And Untappd for our final check-in, these guys have it at 3.92. I usually don't consider, you got to grade these guys on a curve a lot of times. But that is, if it's not their A minus scale, it's at the very top of their B plus scale, kicking on the door. So we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt since they do have the bottled on date on it now instead of whatever day of the year that it is, a Julian type code, if you will. So I appreciate them changing that up and at least giving us when it was put in the package and not have to decipher any kind of coding or anything. So very nice. Like I said, first time I've had this particular version from these guys, so I enjoyed it. Good purchase as far as I'm concerned. So anytime you can buy an 8.5%er, that's a good decent beer and a double IPA, and got the bottled on date and the ABV on the label. That's a win-win for us, and it's a win-win for them. I'm sure they'll sell a bunch of them. So with that being said, if you've had the Manta Ray from Ballast Point Brewing, let me know what you think. And until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.